Welcome to MU Daily Zone, your ultimate source for everything Manchester United. Stay updated with breaking news, expert analysis, transfer updates, and all the action this season. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for real-time updates tailored for passionate Red Devils fans. Here's what's in today's bulletin. Arteta's impressive record against Manchester United. Amorim reveals Manchester United's strongest lineup after challenging start. Amorim gains a new signing before the January transfer window. Paul Merson warns Ruben Amorim ahead of Nottingham Forest clash. According to Just Arsenal, Mikel Arteta boasts an incredible 70% win rate against Manchester United. Among managers who have faced the Red Devils at least 5 times, Arteta recently hit a significant milestone by securing his 150th victory as Arsenal's manager with a 2-0 win over Manchester United in Premier League Match Week 14. Interestingly, this victory came against the same opponent he defeated in his first ever managerial win back in early 2020. This achievement not only marks a memorable moment, but also strengthens Arteta's remarkable record in Premier League history. As per Just Arsenal, he holds the highest win percentage against Manchester United among managers who've faced them at least 5 times. Out of 10 meetings, the 42-year-old Spaniard has claimed 7 wins, 1 draw, and just 2 losses. Although Manchester United, now led by new manager Ruben Amorim, put up a tough fight in the first half, Arsenal showcased their composure and sharpness, capitalizing on corners to secure goals from Jurrien Timber and William Saliba. With this victory at Emirates Stadium, Arteta continues to demonstrate his tactical prowess and strong leadership, leaving a lasting impression on Arsenal's journey. Looking ahead, North London's representatives will visit Craven Cottage to take on Fulham this Sunday, a challenging test for Arteta's squad. Ruben Amorim is working to build Manchester United's strongest lineup after a tough start to his tenure. According to Manchester Evening News, MEN, the Portuguese manager has been crafting a cohesive starting lineup. Since taking charge in early November, Amorim has faced a challenging introduction, overseeing 4 matches that resulted in wins against Bodo, Glimt, and Everton, a draw with Ipswich Town, and a recent loss to Arsenal. These results highlight the adjustment phase for the former Sporting CP coach. However, Amorim has shown clear strategies in his approach to games and team selection, rotating players amid injury challenges. One notable aspect of Amorim's management is his frequent player rotation, partly due to Manchester United's prolonged injury crisis from last season. In recent matches, he has made significant changes to the starting lineup, not just for experimentation, but also to manage players' fitness as some return from injuries. For instance, Amorim made 6 changes for the Arsenal game, which affected the team's attacking cohesion. Despite this, the Portuguese manager remains committed to his long-term vision of building a stable and powerful squad. Amorim has stated that Manchester United's future lineup will have a clear foundation, enabling greater flexibility in gameplay. He emphasized the importance of using 2 strikers with contrasting attributes, allowing for dynamic tactical shifts during matches. Key players in Amorim's core lineup. To build a strong foundation, Amorim is relying on key players for his strongest lineup. Goalkeeper Andre Onana, who has been in exceptional form this season, remains the first-choice shot stopper. Defense. The back 3 is expected to feature Lenny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt, and Lisandro Martinez. Yoro, despite his youth, impressed in his debut against Arsenal and is seen as a future defensive mainstay. De Ligt and Martinez, both established names, add experience and reliability to the defensive line. Wingbacks, Amad Diallo and Noussair Mazraoui have earned Amorim's trust on the flanks. Their speed, technical ability, and contributions on both ends of the pitch make them vital to United's transitional play. Midfield, Kabi Mainu, returning from injury, partners with Manuel Ugarte, who thrived under Amorim at Sporting CP. Together, they provide strength, creativity, and defensive cover in midfield. Bruno Fernandes remains the creative fulcrum, orchestrating play and setting up chances for the forwards. Attack, Marcus Rashford has regained confidence in goal-scoring form under Amorim. However, the second attacking spot is a tight contest between Rasmus Højlund and Alejandro Garnacho. Højlund's physicality and aerial prowess make him an ideal central striker, complementing Rashford on the left wing. Garnacho, on the other hand, brings flair and unpredictability, making a strong case for inclusion if he sharpens his finishing. Balancing challenges and future aspirations building. Manchester United's strongest lineup is no easy task, given the injury concerns and rotation demands. However, Amorim has laid the groundwork for a flexible, creative, and solid team. In the coming months, players like Onana, Yoro, De Ligt, Martinez, Mainu, Ugarte, Fernandes, Rashford, and Garnacho are expected to be the cornerstone of his squad. Fans can look forward to a stable and competitive United side as Amorim continues refining his tactics and integrating his philosophy into the team. Although the winter transfer window is still 4 weeks away, Ruben Amorim already has what feels like a new signing to bolster Manchester United's squad. French centre-back Lenny Yoro made his Red Devils debut midweek, playing the final 35 minutes of a Premier League clash against Arsenal. While United suffered their first defeat under Amorim, the young defender's impressive performance provided a glimmer of hope and excitement for the fans. Yoro joined United last summer but had to undergo surgery for a pre-season foot injury, delaying his debut at Old Trafford. Signed by Erik ten Hag to fit a back four system, Yoro made his first appearance under Amorim as a right-sided defender in a back three, a role that aligns well with his skill set. A memorable debut one of Yoro's standout moments at the Emirates came during a duel with Leandro Trossard. The 18-year-old forced the Arsenal winger to cut inside before executing a perfect tackle. Later, he made a crucial block when Trossard took a shot inside the box. Yoro recorded 3 tackles during his brief stint, more than any other player in the match, despite playing just 32 minutes. In France, Yoro has often been compared to Raphael Varane, the player he replaced at United this summer. However, his debut also drew comparisons to Aaron Wan-Bissaka for his impeccable tackling. Beyond his defensive prowess, Yoro displayed calmness on the ball and the ability to initiate attacks, a crucial asset in Amorim's system. Positioned as a right-sided defender in a back three, Yoro has the freedom to push forward, complementing his natural style. A rare talent, Yoro has been turning heads since making his first-team debut for Lille at just 16 years old. It's rare for such a young defender to establish himself at a top club, especially in the center-back position, which demands physical and mental maturity. Thierry Henry, who coached Yoro with France's U21 team, remarked, "What he's doing is extraordinary." His former Lille coach, Paulo Fonseca, also praised him. "It's not normal to see an 18-year-old with Yoro's maturity and technical skills. I believe he will become one of the best center-backs in France and Europe." Manchester United's leadership shares this high regard for Yoro. After completing his £52 million transfer, United's sporting director Dan Ashworth called him one of the most exciting young defenders in the world. Fans at Old Trafford are already envisioning Yoro as the club's next defensive star. Areas for growth and Amorim's trust in youth. Despite his potential, Yoro is still developing and needs to improve, particularly in aerial duels. Fortunately, Amorim has a strong track record of nurturing young talent. During his time at Sporting CP, he promoted academy players who went on to form the core of championship-winning teams. In his first 3 games at United, Amorim deployed Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui as key defenders in his backline. However, injuries and tactical adjustments led to frequent changes for the third center-back slot. The most natural trio could feature Yoro alongside De Ligt and Lisandro Martinez, creating a formidable defense capable of playing out from the back, maintaining a high line and excelling in set-piece situations. With Yoro now in the mix, Amorim has a new signing at his disposal, one ten Hag never had the chance to utilize. The young defender's arrival adds depth and promise to United's evolving squad, offering hope for a more solid and dynamic defense moving forward. Via Sportskita, Paul Merson believes Manchester United will face significant challenges in their upcoming match against Nottingham Forest. Ruben Amorim is determined to get Manchester United back to winning ways this Sunday when they host Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford. In their recent clash with Arsenal, the Red Devils suffered a defeat despite a strong first-half performance. 2 goals from set pieces exposed vulnerabilities in the defensive structure Amorim had carefully established throughout most of the game. This result serves as a reminder to fans that Amorim needs more time to fully implement his football philosophy at Old Trafford. While he has hinted at improving results with reinforcements in January, the immediate focus is now on the Forest game this Saturday. Paul Merson's prediction for Man UTD versus Nottingham Forest. In his weekly column for Sportskita, Paul Merson shared his thoughts. This is a tough game for Manchester United. If Nottingham Forest can play like they did against Liverpool at Anfield earlier this season, it's going to be a big problem for the home side at Old Trafford. Reflecting on United's performance against Arsenal, Merson added, United were disappointing against Arsenal. They looked comfortable in the first half, but it felt like they were just playing for a draw. Despite Forest's recent loss to Manchester City, Merson remains convinced that Nuno Espirito Santo's side could pose a serious threat. Forest are very strong down the flanks, and this could spell trouble for Manchester United. The former Arsenal star predicts a 2-2 draw, a result that Amorim will undoubtedly hope to avoid, as it would make the upcoming clash against Manchester City next weekend even more challenging. Thanks for tuning in to MU Daily Zone. We hope you enjoyed today's updates on all things Manchester United. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your fellow Red Devils, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll always stay updated with the latest news. Until next time, stay passionate, stay united, see you soon.